J drone here. This is the high Stratus, and it resembles the MJX X101. And there is also another company out there that's rebranded as cheaper. And as you can see, there's a little bit of tape over and around the body. I've actually pulled up the camera to try to get rid of the left-right shake. I'm using grip tape. It's like a rubberized tape that sticks to itself. And as you'll see when we bring it in here, we're sitting rough here. That bad boy is shaking. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to sit this down and we will take that tape off. Yeah, that shake is unacceptable right there. Completely unacceptable. So we're going to go ahead and sit this down and again just take this tape off just to see what happens when we take it off. Maybe it'll get better, maybe it'll get worse. Alright, so I've sped this up considerably. That's just me taking the tape off. We're going to go ahead and sit this down here, and then we're going to take off again. We're going to see if this improved or maybe it got worse. And if you notice the controller, the MJX Hex that I was flying yesterday, this controller is almost identical to, minus the branding. It doesn't have the branding MJX on it. Just about the same type of controller layout on it. And there's a look at the bird. We're going to bring it in here, see if that camera's still going left to right all crazy and whatnot. No, it's not. And here's a look at it. That's considerably better than what it was. Really, real big difference. So you do not want to strap this. You do not want to strap the mounts close to the body because it's going to give off more vibration. Obviously, we still have some vibration here. It is windy out. This is a brush quad, and I don't think the setup underneath, although it looks good, I don't think it was ideally thought for this drone being a brush drone. I think there should be more separation underneath. More dampering or something to try to cancel out the left to right shaking. But as far as a flyer, this drone is a complete flyer. There is no altitude hold, there is no GPS, there is no RTH. Obviously there's the fake RTH where it's going to come back on a base point from where you took off from, but that's not going to bring it back to the initial takeoff point like a Phantom would, or the Alcenma would, or Parrot Bebop would, or a Unic would. This is a toy grade, complete toy grade, zero features whatsoever. Headless mode, I really don't consider that a feature. That's kind of like a sales pitch type thing, just as well as the return to home on these. Really nice flyer though. This is a 7.4 volt 2S battery, and it is a 1200 milliamp an hour battery. It takes a little while to charge, just like most of your 2-cells do, unless you have a charger that will charge them up quicker, which I haven't invested in one. Why? I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. We're going to go ahead and fly this here a little bit just to show you the flyability of it. Again, this is an E-High Stratus, and I paid $100 for it in a mall kiosk. And if you go on Amazon, you're going to pay a little bit more. If you get the MJX X101, you're going to pay a little bit less, especially on Amazon. And there is somebody that has rebranded this underneath a lower marking name, a lower trademark name that I'm not aware off the top of my head. If you go to my last video for this, I did have it on the top of my head, and I did note it. You can get it even cheaper than the MJX. So those are your price points for this. If you have to have this drone, you might wanna get it because you don't have an E-High, or you might want to get it because you like E-High. This is the only the second E-High drone that I've seen, and the first one I have, it was my third drone. It's the E-High Mirage. I overpaid for that. I actually paid like, I think I paid like $130, $140 in a mall kiosk, but I was happy to do so. Like, I way overpaid for it. It should have been like $60 quad, high retail. But I was happy to do it. It was my third drone. I had the Sky Viper 950 HD, which my wife got me for Christmas. That's what got me hooked. Went to Ballscovs, bought a World Tech Toys Striker. Flew the heck out of that. Had to have another one. I drove all the way down to Harrisburg from Hazleton, Pennsylvania, just to see if I could find another one. Sure bet there was a kiosk in there, and I overpaid. So we're up here. We're up in altitude. We're going to show you what this looks like up there. We're still going to have to shake left to right, but I'm using a pretty darn good camera here that's also trying to cancel out the shake. I can pause this at any time and get a clear image because we don't have jello jumping through it. We don't have waves jumping through it. It is literally just left to right shaking. So we need to figure out a way to stabilize that. But I did. If you're on drone days, I have an epic image that I pulled from this where I actually cropped out the landing gear and whatnot, It's pretty nice. I didn't edit it at all either, besides cropping it. I didn't adjust the resolution. I didn't adjust the saturation. The way it took the picture is the way I posted it. If you're asking yourself, what's Drone Days? Well, if you're on Facebook, get on Drone Days. Link will be at the bottom. It's the best group on Facebook for flying drones. We are the most positive group. There's no bullying in the group. If you need help with something, we help you with it. If I can't help you with it, there are thousands of other people worldwide, not just US, worldwide, that are in the group that can assist you. If you have a drone nobody's heard of, well, I find that very hard to believe, but if you do, get over there and post up. We like to see new stuff. We like learning about stuff. And we're going to go back to my head cam here just to give you a last rundown of the flight with this. Really nice drone, guys. Again, it's a bare bones drone. There is no altitude hold, no GPS like I stated. This is a pure flyer. If you want to fly a drone, you want to have a bigger drone, almost comparable to the X6, that is ready to lift something, this is going to be where it's at. The X6 that I'm referring to is the Tarantula X6, which I have a motor down, but my good friend Eric from Drone Days hooked me up with motors. So we'll definitely do a video on that, on how to change the motor on the X6 at some point. Really nice drone here. This is, I mean, this is right below your bug tree. If you don't want to go brushless and you kind of want a big drone though that's going to carry a GoPro, obviously you're going to get shaking it, and you don't want to go with the bugs 3, this might be the way to go. I don't know why you wouldn't want to go with the bugs 3 unless you're hesitant on brushless, you don't want to go really fast. Again, this might be the way to go. The front feature on this resembles the Alcenma dual GPS drone that I have, that I love, that is my #1 drone. Same facial feature on this, so that holds high in my book. Looks and paint hold high in my book. If something's painted ridiculously nice or has cool looks to it, I'm probably going to overpay on it, and I'll be happy to do so, because again, looks hold high in my book. This drone here, the lights underneath it aren't really bright, so when low voltage kicks in, it's probably going to fall out of the sky, which I'm assuming we're pushing the 7-minute mark. We probably got about another minute and a half on this. So I'm going to try to really keep this over the grass, because this grass is high. If it falls in the grass, the only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to have a little bit of tall grass wrap around the motor shaft. The gears are concealed, so I don't have to worry about that, but it'll wrap around the motor shaft, and then you just lightly tug and lightly pull against, and then you'll be able to get the grass out of there. Really smooth flyer though. Despite the left to right shaking in the video, this is a really smooth flyer. Definitely a joy to fly. It's really fun. I like it. Your third speed rate on this, just like with the MJX Hex that I have, you are going to be doing flips, so you need to control your throttling. Bam! See? Right in the grass. Guaranteed nothing's broken. My camera's not going to be broken. I will have grass around the shaft, but we're going to go ahead and lightly pull this up, and we're going to shake it left to right, get the grass off. Whatever don't come off shaking left to right, we're just going to go and we're going to untwist around the motors. Guys, again, if you're on Facebook and you're not on Drone Days and you like drones, do me a favor, click that link, click join, I will accept you. And if you've been watching me for a while and haven't clicked that subscribe button, do me a favor today, click that subscribe button. And if you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button, guys. I got all types of stuff going on. I don't just do reviews, we're starting to do vlogs and whatnot. And again, this was the Stratus. Take care, guys.